correspondent at large, Geraldo Rivera, civil rights attorney, Leo Terrell. Geraldo, we begin with you. You know what, Geraldo? What I love about you is you love your fellow human beings. You've been a street reporter, as we say, all these years, trying to help people live better, safer lives. These cities aren't safe, and against all logic and reason, they won't allow any help to prevent violence and death. Why?
Why? Because they're politicians, and bad politicians. Ted Wheeler, the mayor there in Portland, booed off the stage, ridiculed. They were yelling for his resignation by the time his attempt at street theater was over. Meantime, in Chicago, another 3-year-old child, another 3-year-old girl was shot yesterday. 10 people shot total. 3 of them died. 3 more murders in Chicago yesterday, and that's with all the heat on the gangsters. Yeah. And the police superintendent there, the poor guy David Brown, the proud black man, got up there and announced to the world that there are 10 times as many gangbangers as there are Chicago cops. There are 12,000 Chicago cops, 117,000 gangsters. I mean, at what point do the people, the average citizens in that city, just revolt? At what point do they say, screw you, Mayor, we need all the help we can get? And even then, it may not be enough.
Geraldo. All right, I've just gotten the 2-minute warning in my ear. That means the president will be taking over for you 3. Not that you're all not great guests and good friends. Dan Bongino, you get one of the last 2 minutes.
Well, just quick piece of misinformation we have to correct here. These are not federal troops or federal agents. They are not unmarked. They do have markings. There are also federal agents, to correct, again, more liberal misinformation I've heard on cable news. There are federal agents, listen up folks, in every major city in America right now. They don't need permission from anyone to enforce federal law. Whoever told you that is absolutely lying. So there you go, more liberal misinformation.
Don't we want safety and security? Leo Terrell, one day I'm going to pull out the old tapes just for old time's sake of you being on this show and you and I disagreeing on pretty much everything.
No.
I'm going to pull out the tape of you ripping out your earpiece, throwing down your microphone.
Listen, let me get my minute in. Let me get my minute in. President Trump, this is Leo Terrell 2.0. I'm telling you, keep providing safety in these cities. And CNN and MSNBC, you're lying to your Democrats. Look at the film footage that Sean just showed about these cities. You're lying. And if you're, stop having these commentators lie about the lack of violence. There's total violence. President Trump, continue to do your job. Law and order in these Democratic cities. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
Yeah, we apparently have an extra minute and a half. All right, Geraldo.
Good.
You know, you're all my favorite people, so I mean, you're my best friends. But I want the president to act. He can't act, Geraldo, unless there's 15 mayors in all these liberal cities are saying, we don't want your help. What is wrong with these
Chicago, though, Sean, if Chicago is the model, and the mayor is squawking about federal troops in the front door and accepting federal help in the back door, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with politics as long as you get the job done. How do you get the job done? You have to go after these organized criminal gangs and put them out of business.
All right, the president's on the line just for kicks and giggles. I'm going to let Leo Terrell, lifelong Democrat. I want you to tell the president in 30 seconds why you're voting for him. And for the first time ever, right, a Republican?
Yes, President Trump, I want you to listen to me. Give me a call later on. First time ever in my entire life as a Republican, I'm voting for you. Now, maintain what you're doing in these Democratic cities, and I'll go on those other networks and battle those guys for you. You're going to win in November. I guarantee it. I'm out there with you 24/7.
Very much, and you've come a long way, Leo. I have to tell you, I've been watching you, and I've always respected you.
I'm here now. I'm here right now. I'm here.
I appreciate it. I do.
Thank you.